thinking about getting a hamster. Wait, before you rush to the pet store, did you know that most hamster cages sold there are actually way too small? And that fluffy cotton bedding? It can be deadly. It sounds shocking, right? But don't worry, because today I'm going to share the real secrets to giving your new tiny friend the amazing life they deserve. We'll go beyond the basic pet store advice and dive into what truly makes a hamster happy and healthy. By the end of this video, you'll be a hamster pro, ready to be the best pet parent ever. First things first, let's talk about their home. Forget those tiny, colorful, plastic cages. Hamsters are surprisingly active and need a ton of space to run, burrow, and explore. The absolute minimum is 450 square inches of unbroken floor space, but honestly, bigger is always better. Think about a large bin cage, which you can easily make yourself, or a big glass tank like a 40-gallon aquarium. It gives them room to roam, and more importantly, allows for deep bedding. And that brings us to my next crucial point. Bedding. Hamsters are natural burrowers. It's not just a cute habit, it's a deep-seated instinct. You need to provide at least 6 to 10 inches of safe bedding so they can create their own tunnels and nests. Paper-based bedding, like KT Clean & Cozy or Aspen Wood, shavings are fantastic choices. Never, ever use pine or cedar shavings, as their oils can cause serious respiratory problems. And please, avoid that fluffy cotton nesting material. It can cause blockages if they eat it, and can get wrapped around their tiny legs. Now, let's talk about the fun stuff. In Richmond, a hamster's life isn't just about eating and sleeping. They need stimulation to stay happy. The most important item is their wheel. It needs to be a solid surface, no mesh or bars that can hurt their feet, and it has to be big enough so their back doesn't curve when they run. For a Syrian hamster, you're looking at a 10 to 12-inch wheel. For dwarf hamsters, an 8-inch wheel is usually great. Besides a wheel, give them plenty of things to do. Cardboard tubes from paper towels, hideouts, and chew toys are all fantastic. You can even scatter their food around the cage instead of just putting it in a bowl. This encourages their natural foraging instincts and makes mealtime a fun game. Speaking of food, what should you be feeding them? A high-quality seed mix is the foundation of their diet. Look for one with a good variety of seeds, grains, and some protein, like dried meal. Avoid mixes that are full of filler, like corn, and colorful dyes. You can also supplement their diet with small amounts of fresh veggies, like broccoli, carrots, and spinach a few times a week. Just be sure to introduce new foods slowly. Finally, where should you get your hamster? While pet stores are an option, consider adopting from a local shelter or a small, ethical breeder. These places often handle their hamsters from a young age, making them more socialized and less prone to stress-related issues. They can also give you the hamster's health history and specific personality quirks. Bringing a hamster into your life is an incredible experience. They have huge personalities packed into their tiny body. By putting in a little extra effort to create the right environment, you're not just getting a pet, you're gaining a happy, thriving little companion. Thanks for watching. If this guide helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more pet care tips. See you next time!